And we are following breaking news right now. Police in Los Angeles have blocked off the departures and arrivals at LAX tonight. Police are investigating reports of an active shooter at the airport. However, airport police say they are unable to confirm any incident, and the LA Fire Department says no significant incident has been noted. Again, though, they have both arrival and departures blocked off while they investigate. We're going to continue to monitor this breaking news in Los Angeles.
And developing now, officials at LAX say no shots have been fired after reports of an active shooter that sent people running tonight.
And just minutes ago, airport police say they did take someone into custody, a man dressed in a Zorro costume, but it's still unclear what he did or if he's the one who caused the panic.
One thing is for sure, though, this is going to cause a lot of delays for everyone who's traveling over the next several hours. That's because every person right now being rescreened at this hour. We will bring you any updates when we get them on air and on comonews.com.
Breaking news right now at Los Angeles International Airport, LAX, where false reports of an active shooter sent passengers running into the tarmac. So go ahead and take a live look at this shot. This is a live look at LAX where traffic has been blocked off while police investigate. You can see cars there just bumper to bumper at a standstill as tarmacs and parking lots are closed. So police trying to investigate this. Police now say that there was no shooting and what people actually heard were just loud noises. Still, as the false rumor spread, passengers took off running, and there have been a couple of videos posted on social media, and you can see the panic and terror in people as they were just running for their lives. Passengers spilled out onto the roads and even the tarmac to escape what they thought was a shooting. NBC News anchor Lester Holt happened to be arriving at the airport just as this all unfolded.
We got out of the vehicle, we're climbing up the stairs. That's when people started coming out toward us. We got in the vehicle and took cover. And then again, we were driven away. So we don't really see what's going on right now, other than there's some sort of situation going here, police responding to it, report of shots fired.
So again, there was no shooting at LAX, just loud noises people heard. However, flights are delayed. Passengers will need to be screened. So if you are expecting someone at SeaTac tonight from Los Angeles, they may be late and flights may be affected. So just make sure that you are aware of the situation. I have flown in and out of LAX many times because my parents live there. It is already very crowded, and you can see now the situation is now exacerbated. LAX.
But first, that breaking news overnight. Scenes of panic at Los Angeles International Airport after false reports of an active shooter sent passengers scrambling, sprinting for shelter, even out onto the tarmac. It is raising big questions again about airport security, and ABC's Kana Whitworth is on the scene at LAX. Good morning, Kana.
Yeah, George, good morning. It was definitely scary. And like you said, it was a false alarm. Reports of an active shooter here at Los Angeles International Airport causing widespread panic and flight delays. You can see people behind me. They're just now getting rebooked after spending the night in the airport.
Shooting in progress, LAX.
Overnight, pandemonium in one of the world's busiest airports.
A number of shots, people running all directions.
Reports of an active shooter causing chaos at LAX just before 9 p.m. Sunday evening.
A wall of people all running at a full pace.
Hundreds of passengers evacuating from at least 4 terminals, running for safety through emergency exits and onto the tarmac. Many more stampeding to baggage claim.
All of a sudden there was a flood of people saying there's a shooter. I mean, everyone was in a huge panic.
Planes grounded while authorities searched the airport.
They came sprinting back, screaming, "Get down on the ground, stay on the ground." Everyone was very scared.
Trying to identify a possible shooter. Police with guns drawn, passengers dropping to the ground. Detaining this man in a Zorro costume. LA ABC station KABC interviewing the man after he was released. He was so shaken he didn't want to show his face on camera.
I get the police all around me, tell me, put your hands up, I'm not even thinking about what I was wearing. And then it searched me and found out that I had no weapons or anything on me.
But this morning, police say it was all a false alarm.
No evidence of a shooting or anyone down.
Reports of an active shooter proven to be nothing more than loud noises. This just weeks following a similar evacuation at JFK. That scare provoked by loud noises from Olympic celebrations. Hundreds of people were able to push through doors and get onto the tarmac right next to planes. That's a normally restricted area and a security risk. And this morning, they're investigating to find out where those noises came from.
Wow.
Amy?
What a frightening evening, Kana. Thank you so much.
New video shows people running from the Los Angeles International Airport moments after reports of an active shooter. Now, police say there wasn't a gunman. Instead, in the past 2 hours, LA police said panicked travelers fled after officers with guns drawn detained a man dressed as Zorro. Last night, the chaos in LA affected at least 5 flights at SeaTac Airport. The first calls came in to LA police about 9 o'clock. Immediately, the FAA put a ground stop on all flights to and from LAX and shut down all nearby roads. The all clear was given about a half hour later after the LAPD carried out several sweeps. The backup, though, created problems. KIRO 7 talked to a man whose flight from San Francisco had been delayed indefinitely.
All we heard was screaming, running, and you just saw, like I said, Black Friday times 10, only terrified, screaming. I mean, people dropping their phone and their bag and just running as fast as they can, people falling. I mean, it was quite terrifying.
The man dressed up in the Zorro outfit was detained for a disturbance. He was carrying a sword that turned out to be plastic.